Children will start the new lesson in the textbook. That is your lesson number 3, a trip to Bhopal. Now this is on page number 23. All of you first write today's date and classwork and then start your work. Today is 7/9/2020 and classwork. Name of lesson, a trip to Bhopal. Now first there is a small story related to this. Today Sugandha is very excited. All the children of her school are going on a trip to Bhopal with her teachers. Miss Meenakshi and Mr. Rakesh are talking about the number of buses needed. Now here you can see that all the children, Sugandha is one of the students who is going to Bhopal with her teacher, Miss Meenakshi and Rakesh, and the teacher. Both the teachers are discussing about the numbers of bus that they will be requiring to take the children to Bhopal. They are going on a picnic to Bhopal. Now Miss Meenakshi is saying we will need 4 buses. Mr. Rakesh, I think we need at least 5 buses. Miss Meenakshi, each bus has 50 seats. Mr. Rakesh, let us see how many children are going. So here you can see class from class 1 to 5 and number of children of each class. Class 1 33 students, class 2 32, class 3 42, class 4 50 and class 5 is 53 students total. So total is 210 children are going on a picnic. This total is 210 for class 1 to 5. इन सबको हमने क्या किया, इन सबको हमने प्लस किया. तो यहाँ पे हमने प्लस करके क्या टोटल निकाला, 210. सो क्लास 1 से 5 तक 210 स्टूडेंट्स आर गोइंग ऑन पिकनिक टू भोपाल. सो देर आर टोटल हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स, 210 चिल्ड्रन गोइंग. If they get 4 buses, how many children will get seats? Now it is given here that in each bus there are 50 seats. So in 4 buses, how many seats will be there? In one bus, if it is 50 seats are there, then in 4 buses, how many seats will be there? 50 multiplied by 4. That is 200 seats will be there in total. And how many number of children are going? 210 children are going. That means how many will there be any children left without seats? Yes, there will be 10 children who will be left without seats, because total 210 children are there and the number of seats that are available in the 4 buses is 200. So 210 minus 200, that means 10 children are there who will not get seats. So what they are saying that just for few children you cannot take another bus, so we can share the seats. Now what happens on page number 24? Waiting for the buses. Sahiba jumps out of the line to see if the buses are coming. She shouts loudly, "Hey, I can see them. Run, grab the window seat." Many children start jumping in the excitement, but stop, what is this? These buses are so small. So you can see this line of children coming out of the school to sit into the bus. Suddenly the teacher says stop. Why does the teacher say stop? Because children are running first of all and they all want to take the window seat. But teacher says stop because the buses are so small. They wanted the big buses, but here the buses that have come to take the children, that is small. Now there is an argument, means there is some discussion going on between the buswalas and the teacher, that they told to bring the big buses, but they have brought small buses because they didn't have enough number of big buses. The number required by them 4 buses they didn't have, so they brought a small mini bus. You can see these small mini buses where the children are running towards the bus. Now each mini bus can take 35 students. How many mini buses are needed? Now in one mini bus only 35 students can be seated. मतलब एक मिनी बस में कितने सीट्स है? 35 सीट्स ही है जिसमें 35 स्टूडेंट्स बैठ सकते हैं. तो 210 स्टूडेंट्स के लिए कितने मिनी बस चाहिए? सो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, 210 को अगर हम 35 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो वी विल गेट द नंबर ऑफ बस. दैट मीन्स टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ सीट्स इन वन बस. So we'll get the number of buses. Total number of students 210 and number of seats in bus is 35. So we get 6 buses. See, I have done the division here. 35 divided by 6. So 35 6 are 210. That means we need 6 buses of 35 seats each. Now they all have seated. You can see now children running towards them and they all have seated in those 6 buses. Now moving on to page number 25. Come on, now get in fast. It's already 9 o'clock. That means at 9 o'clock they started from their place to मूव टू भोपाल, मतलब 9 बजे वहां से उन्होंने जर्नी शुरू किया. नाउ द जर्नी बिगिंस. As the bus starts moving, children sing at the top of their voices. Some look outside to enjoy the view of the green fields and the hills. Indra, when we'll reach Bhopal? Miss Asha, if we don't stop anywhere, then we should reach there in 2 hours. That is around what time they are going to reach? Within 2 hours, that means they have started at 9 o'clock. So after 2 hours, what will be the time? 9, then count 10 and 11. 2 you count. So at around 11 o'clock, they will reach. 9 plus 2 is 11. So around 11 o'clock, they will reach. Manjeet, is it very far? Mr. Bhimsen, it is about 70 kilometers. What is the distance? It is about 70 kilometers from where they have started the Bhopal is. Ruby, are we going to stop anywhere? Mr. Rakesh, maybe at Bhimbetka, about 50 kilometers from here. So Mr. Rakesh is telling maybe we can stop at one place, which is Bhimbetka, which is about 50 kilometers from the place where they started. If they go to Bhimbetka, they will reach at around, they will reach there after 11, before 10 o'clock, between 10 and 11 o'clock, or after 11 o'clock. Obviously, when you are going to stop at some place, so you will take some time to get down, see the places that you want to see, and then again get into the bus. So it takes time. So if they are not going to stop, then only they can reach at 11 o'clock. But once they are going to stop, then they are going to reach there after 11 o'clock. As they were talking, Batu shouts, "Hey, look at the Narmada." Everyone looks out of the window. Ruby, wow, it's so big and long, so wide. Let's guess how wide it is. Now, on page, you can see this Narmada Bridge, river on the Narmada Bridge, which is very, very long. Now, what is the length of the Narmada Bridge? That will come to know on the next page. You can see this is the Narmada Bridge, which is very, very long. And moving on to page number 26. Again, the discussion between the children is going on. Gopi, oh, 100 meters, it is much more. I can't say. Then Victoria, yes, it must be more than half a kilometer. Miss Asha, look, it is written, this bridge is 756.82 meters long. So we can guess that the Narmada must be around 500 meters wide at this place. So they are telling what is the length of the bridge. The length of the bridge is written is 756.82 meters. So Miss Asha is telling that the river at that place, the width of the river must be around 500 meters. So since I have written here, since 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters, so half a kilometer मतलब क्या हुआ 0.5 kilometers, 1/2 kilometer or 0.5 kilometers, or it can be written as 500 meters also. Multiply by 1000 and do the conversion, you will get 500 meters. So was Victoria right? Yes, Victoria was right, because the bridge was more than half a kilometers. It was more than 0.5 kilometers in length. It was 756.82 meters. So it was more than half a kilometers. Now, Sadaf, I just can't imagine 500 meters. Miss Asha, see, our bus is 5 meters long. Imagine how many buses can stand in line on this bridge. हमारी बस कितनी लंबी है? Means Sadaf is telling, one of the children is telling that I cannot imagine how long will be the 500 meters. कितना लंबा होगा मैं imagine नहीं कर सकता. तो Miss Asha is telling that our bus is 5 meters long. What is the length of their bus? The length of their bus is 5 meters. So you can you guess or can you imagine how many buses can of our size of 5 meters long can stand on this bridge? So 700, and what you can do is 756.82 divided by 5. Then you can get the answer that how many number of buses can stand on this. Have you ever crossed a long bridge? About how many meters long it was, that you have to write it on your own. ये आपको अपने आप लिखना है. आपने कोई लंबा ब्रिज क्रॉस किया है, अगर किया है तो वो कितना लंबा है वो आपको यहाँ पर लिखना है. Now everyone looks down at the river. Narmada river itself is very beautiful, that everybody would love to see that Narmada river and the bridge over it. Mr. Rakesh, जो टीचर है वहाँ पे, Mr. Rakesh वो बोलते हैं the water level now is quite low. It must be about 40 meters below the bridge. What was the water level that time when they were going on the bridge? It was 40 meters below the bridge. Bridge के नीचे, मतलब कि ये जो ब्रिज है यहाँ से ये जो पानी है वो कितना कम था, यहाँ से 40 मीटर्स था. यहाँ से ब्रिज से जो पानी का लेवल था that was down by 40 meters. This much down was the water that time when they were going through the bridge. Miss Asha, बट इन द रेनी सीजन द वाटर हैज़ रिजन, मतलब जब बारिश होती है तो क्या होता है, नदियों में पानी आता है बारिश का, तो वाटर लेवल हाई हो जाता है. देन इट इज़ जस्ट अबाउट 15 meters बिलो द ब्रिज. सो व्हाट हैपन्स व्हेन इन द रेनी सीजन, व्हेन इट रेन्स, देन द वाटर लेवल गोज अप एंड इट इज़ जस्ट नियरली अबाउट 15 meters फ्रॉम द ब्रिज. मतलब कि पानी यहाँ तक ऐसे ऊपर आ जाता है और ब्रिज से लगभग 15 मीटर तक ही बाकी रह जाता है. उतना पानी जो है बारिश के सीजन में ब्रिज में इस नदी में पानी आ जाता है. So what you have to find is what is the difference between the water level of the Narmada in the rainy season and now. Now what is the water level? Now the water level is 40 meters below the bridge. तो 40 और रेनी सीजन में कितना रह जाता है, 15 meters below the bridge और minus 15. Because we have to find the difference, we are doing subtraction. So 40 minus 15, that is 25 meters. So that is the difference between the water level now and in the rainy season. पानी जो अभी नर्मदा नदी में है और जो बारिश के सीजन में नर्मदा नदी में पानी होता है उसके वाटर लेवल में 25 मीटर का डिफरेंस अंतर आ जाता है. मतलब बारिश के सीजन में 25 मीटर पानी और बढ़ जाता है नदी में. The children discuss about the river for some time. You can see this lovely picture of the river. Next, suddenly the bus stops with a jerk. Oh, the petrol pump. 2 buses needs to be refilled. Now when you are going out, you obviously have to fill a petrol or a diesel. So again here 6 buses were there. Out of the 6 buses, 2 needed to be refilled with the petrol. So the buses stand in a line. Children are sticking their necks out to see how the diesel is filled in the bus. Some children have got down to look more closely. Now you can see this is the petrol pump. Few children have got down off the bus to see how the petrol is being filled in the buses. So and others are looking out from the window that how the petrol is being filled. Now, hey, it is such a big tummy. It has already taken 100 liters. When you must have gone with your dad to fill the petrol or with your mama to fill petrol in your car, scooty or your bike, then you might have seen that in this petrol pump, this machine, you can see certain readings come here that how many liters of petrol that has been filled in your vehicle. मतलब आपके व्हीकल में कितना पेट्रोल फिल हुआ वो यहाँ पर जो है मार्किंग्स दिखते हैं कि 1 लीटर 2 लीटर 3 लीटर्स ऐसे मार्किंग्स आता है. जो बड़ा व्हीकल होता है जैसे कि बस होती है, कार होती है, उसपे और ट्रक्स होते हैं, ट्रॉलीज होती है, उसमें द कैपेसिटी ऑफ द पेट्रोल टैंक इज मोर कंपेयर टू द व्हीकल्स दैट वी यूज एट होम. जो छोटे व्हीकल्स हम लोग बाइक है, कार, स्कूटर है, स्कूटी है, वो सब यूज करते हैं, उसमें जो पेट्रोल टैंक होता है छोटा होता है बस और ट्रक्स के कंपैरिजन में, उसमें ज़्यादा होता है. तो एक बच्चा क्या बोलता है, कितना बड़ा पेट है इसका कि 100 लीटर पेट्रोल जो है इसके अंदर चला गया. सो वी हैव टू पे 5500 रुपीज़ फॉर द डीजल. मतलब कि हमने जो ये डीजल भरा यहाँ पर उसके हमको कितने पैसे भरने के हैं, 5500 रुपीज़. 100 लीटर जो है डीजल भरा उसका कितना पैसे, 5500 लीटर्स हुआ तो रुपीज़ हुआ. तो 1 लीटर पेट्रोल का या डीजल का कॉस्ट हमको निकालना है तो हम कैसे निकालेंगे, लुक इन द पिक्चर एंड फाइंड द प्राइस ऑफ 1 लीटर ऑफ डीजल. मतलब 5500 रुपीज दे हैव पेड फॉर 100 लीटर्स. सो व्हाट इज द प्राइस फॉर 1 रुपी. सो हियर इन दिस केस व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, बिकॉज वी हैव टू फाइंड द कॉस्ट ऑफ 1 लीटर, हम इसको डिवाइड करेंगे. 1 लीटर का कॉस्ट निकालना है, ज़्यादा का हमें दिया है और 1 का निकालना है तो हम डिवाइड करेंगे. सो 5500 डिवाइडेड बाय 100. सो व्हाट इज द प्राइस, 55 रुपीज इज द प्राइस पर लीटर ऑफ द डीजल. मतलब 1 लीटर डीजल का कॉस्ट कितना आया, 55 रुपीज़. 5500 डिवाइडेड बाय 100. तो ये 2 zeros जो है वो ऑटोमेटिकली कैंसिल हो जाएंगे और 55 डिवाइडेड बाय 1 इज 55. सो व्हाट इज द कॉस्ट ऑफ 1 लीटर डीजल, इट इज़ 55 रुपीज़. नाउ एज द बसेस are being refilled, some children had go to the toilet near the petrol pump. How much time did the Aman take to come out of the toilet? Now Aman has gone to the toilet or the washroom by the time the buses are being refilled. Now here you can see small caption is given by the girl. She is telling Aman has taken as much time to empty himself as 1 bus took the time to refill. Now एक बस को कितना टाइम लगा था, हियर यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी इट इज गिवन दैट ईच बस टेक्स अबाउट 15 minutes टू रिफिल एंड देयर आर 2 buses टू बी रिफिल्ड. एक बस के अंदर पेट्रोल भरने के लिए कितना टाइम लगता है, डीजल भरने के लिए 15 minutes. तो 2 बस के लिए कितना टाइम लगेगा, 15 मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 2 दैट इज 30 minutes. So 30 minutes which means they are late by about 30 minutes. मतलब कि पेट्रोल डीजल भरने के लिए रुके, तो जहां उनको भोपाल पहुंचना था वहां अब वो 30 minutes लेट पहुंचेंगे because they stopped for refilling the diesel in their buses. So they are late by 30 minutes. So अमन को कितना टाइम लगा? अमन को भी उतना ही टाइम लगा टॉयलेट से वापस आने में जितना कि एक बस को के अंदर डीजल भरने के लिए लगा. So that means he took 15 minutes to come out of the toilet. He took 15 minutes in the toilet. So how much time did Aman take to come out of the toilet? It is the 15 minutes of time taken by one bus to refill the fuel. यहाँ पे because this caption is given, so on the basis of this caption we can come to know the time taken by Aman. Now next is to, on page number 28 is to Bhim Bedka. Now this we will be doing in the next turn in the next video.